It's the intro to Guns N' Roses' Sweet Child of Mine. So what we're doing is we're starting in the key of D, and we're starting on our D note on the 12th fret of the 4th string of the first finger. And what we're going to find is that all the rest of the notes actually repeat themselves and never change. It's just the very, very beginning note of each phrase changes. So in that essence, it's actually kind of easy. So starting here, and then I'm going to reach with my third finger to the second string on the 15th fret. Like that. Now this finger is ready to go on the 14th fret of the third string like that. So what I'm going to do is walk and release this one so I can come back to 12 on the third. So you can see I'm using these three fingers instead of using a bar with a little finger, which typically a lot of people do. And that means flattening out these fingers, and it makes it very uncomfortable. So again, 12, third finger on 15, second finger on 14 as I release, and then first finger on 12. Now the next part's really easy. We go to 15 on the first, 14 on the third, and I just simply walk back, stay there, 14, 14. So we have 15, 14, and then 14, 14. So the whole thing. And you notice I also take my fingers off because that mutes the notes so that they're very, very distinct. If I leave the fingers on, they ring too much. So these fingers are off, that one's off, that one's off, and then back on. You notice the angle of my hand. I'm really coming on an angle, not being straight up and down, so both fingers can fit nicely in the fret. So as we go along, again, the notes stay the same. It's the very first one that changes. Now the second phrase, we start on 14 on the 4th string. Everything else is the same. Back to 15 on the second, 14, 12, and the same walking on the end. Now the funny thing is here is I have to jump quickly to that string. So that's where I'm starting again. So I end, I just roll over. So that's how we do that part. The very last one is just simply going to 12 on the 3rd string. So it's very much the same as the very first one where we started on 12 on the 4th. It's just that we're one string down. Back to 15 again. And then we start over on 12 on the 4th again. So you can see just there's three notes that change. The D, to the E, to the G. Now, we repeat that twice at the very, very end of the phrase. It changes a bit. It's part of the phrase of this song. We change it a little bit. So coming from this point here, now I'm going to reach down to my E note, and then go to this note here, the 14th fret on the 3rd string, and then so what I'm doing is keeping this finger here on 14 of the 3rd. This one stays on the 12th fret of the 1st, and I'm going to go picking pattern 1 to 3, then bring this finger on to 15 of the 2nd, 2 to 3, and then go back to 1 again. So we have 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3. Now I'm going to bring this finger down to 14 on the 1st string. Again, 1, 3. And I'm going to bring the little finger to 15, to 3, back to 14, back, and then 12 before 15. I'll just do it one more time really slowly. Okay, so we're going to start, I'm just going to show you the whole works now. We start from our D note here with repeating this phrase twice. Now we go to our E. Now to the G. Back to D. Now we start over. D again. E. G. And then we finish off with the other phrase. And that's it. Have fun!